Except the fact that I've been seeing a lot of I want to play for Black Stars. I want to play for Black Stars from
Mutala
players.
Oh,
I
thought Mutala wanted to revive.
And then you see court card player A playing for Black Stars has always been my aim, and I hope. I'm like, why are people all of a sudden resurrecting these kind of conversations? And these are players who have played in the Ghana Premier League before, moved out of Ghana, not necessarily in Europe or say any tough league outside. And it's like, I want to play for Black Stars. I'm like, why? What happened? It's been the thing that's been on my mind since. I've been like, okay, maybe when I come and I ask Mutala, probably he may know the reasons why all of a sudden there's a resurrection in the interest of some players yearning to get a Black Stars call up.
Mutala, do you know why? Maybe the team has become attractive. It's a good sign.
Well, I mean, I think we are even at our low. We are even at our low. I feel most of these players are beginning to appreciate the fact that playing for a national team adds a lot to your career. And look at the clubs that these players are playing for. Most of them are in unknown leagues or leagues that are not that prestigious, not the top 5 leagues in Europe, not that familiar. So they want to use the Black Stars to elevate their career. And I mean, if the person is from Belgium playing in the Belgian league, you know the number of players Belgium produce every year. When they call players to the national team, they call the very best. So you might not fall into the category of the very best, but you may be a cut below the very best. And you also look for opportunities out there. If Ghana comes calling, at least Ghana will qualify for the World Cup. You can be playing at the World Cup. You'll be known. You'll be seen. Just like what Inaki Williams and the rest did. Remember, Inaki told us he doesn't feel Ghanaian. But after several attempts to get into the Spanish national team, which he couldn't, he felt Ghanaian and came back to play for us. He has played the World Cup. If Inaki retires today, he has a World Cup shirt to present to his case that he was at the 2022 World Cup. And you know how big that is.
Yeah.
Even the legendary Abedi Pele did not play a World Cup. Even the legendary Abedi Pele did not play a World Cup with Ghana.
So I think Inaki has a better pedigree than
that is what you are saying. I'm talking about a personal achievement that you can smile about. It's something that you can show to your kids that at least you've played at the World Cup. It's a big deal for a country that hasn't qualified for the World Cup that much. We've qualified for only 4 times or 3. Is it 3 or 4 times?
So 06, 10, 06, 14, 22. So 4.
Just 4 times. So it's a big deal to play at the World Cup. I'm not talking about performance, but even being a 3-year ban here, just being at the World Cup. Who knows? That may be the last time he would ever be at a World Cup.
Yeah.
So it's a big deal. So I feel that is what is attracting most of these should I call them Ghanaian born or foreign born Ghanaian players?
Ghanaian
players. And it's so with the Black Queens. I'm seeing right now every call up I see one of them in the Black Queens.
Seeing the one of Brunei. You can also be scrolling Facebook and you see someone post 2 players that we've not even heard of before, that these players should be at the women's AFCON. I'm like,
I'm seeing one of Brunei. I just saw one yesterday. They introduced another one from New England Lionesses or something. This is a championship team in England. And I'm like, how did they even find?
No, but the coaches have always been traveling.
Oh, really?
And they do. Really? The coaches have always been traveling. Even when Nora was here, she was always traveling. You know that, and Josephine, it was Nora that actually met with her first before she joined the team.
So she established a contact before Last came in.
And Kim Lass has also been traveling across the world, also looking at players and all. All I'm hoping for is that we don't lose our identity.
It's very important. It's very important. It's very important to keep your identity and not lose it. It's very, very important to keep your identity and not lose it. But nobody is saying they are not Ghanaians. They are Ghanaians. I mean, through their parental heritage. But also keeping your identity is important because they are used to a certain system. Their doctrine and teaching when it comes to culture and even their football is that of a certain system. So not losing your culture is very important. I mean, they can also come and help us. Why not?
We'll get to